Okay, well, I actually need to pick up some of this scrap. I just did a little bit of testing off screen, and obviously if we're gonna build anything in the village, I gotta have some scrap on me. I can't use it if it's stuffed away in some crate there. Also need to go get a drink before I start suffering from severe dehydration and suddenly find myself penalized and unable to move. So we'll do that. Then we're going to build a few more buildings around the town here. Nothing too fancy. Just gotta be careful that I don't, there we go. Drink up. Gotta be careful that I don't bring the happiness level of the village down too much. Also gonna have to go back to Good Springs before too much longer. Build a lumber mill somewhere around there. There we go, slow down. Don't, oh wow, that was close. Got that up to 99. Yeah, I fill up hydration a little bit quicker now that I got that Camel of the Wasteland perk. I think I get 7% per sip now. Keep walking into everything, you dumb broads. Just let them pound face all day, I guess. We're gonna go down here though to the house and do a little bit of upgrading. Shelter house. It is currently a level 1 house. However, if we spend 25 units of scrap, we can upgrade it to another level. So let's do that. 25 scrap is spent. I think it upgraded that back wall right there. Changed it from mesh to wood maybe. We'll upgrade it once more and it certainly changes this wall. So I think that that's the max level house. However, I kind of want to change the appearance. I don't want our village to look like this. I mean, to me that just, it's kind of nasty. We got a nasty moth destroyed, I don't know, nasty burlap sack there. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's moldy. So we're gonna change the roof. And it's at least gonna look like maybe a rundown airplane hangar or something. I don't know, I think that roof is a little bit more fancy than a nasty burlap sack. I'm not gonna change the walls though. The only other walls are too fancy in my opinion. They're like fancy plaster and some cement. Or the chain mesh if we really wanted to go back to that. And we've also got more room in the village to hire people now. So we're going to hire 2 new inhabitants. There's a new one.
Prim's a new sheriff.
Michelle
Keep the powder
Whistling.
gangers away.
A smoker. And hire somebody else there. Who was it? Margaret Fury. Maybe she needs to go into the military. Be one of our elite wasteland ninjas. Works out of the barracks. And unfortunately we don't have any more free food for the villagers. So I'm thinking we need to go build something else. There's gunshots somewhere. Probably the NCR rangers that patrol around here. Over the hill that way is a patrol of NCR rangers that continually walks through there.
That should keep the powder gangers away.
Keep dancing. Everybody's just relaxing today. So let's see, we'll start object spawning. And we need to build a new shelter. What'll that be under? Under camping tools, there we go. Make sure we sink it all the way down into the ground this time. There we go, right here. Back corner might need some stairs on it, looking at it there. I don't want to sink it down too much. How about rotate it? I guess this will be fine. It's going to be sunk down just a little bit more than I would like, but it'll work. We'll back out of this. And, yeah. It consumed a tree whenever we did that. Unfortunately, in my testing, we're almost out of trees in the area as far as the game is concerned. So I will be having to go to Good Springs, like I mentioned, and build that lumber mill soon. Switch to the craftsman hammer. And I'm going to fast forward through this. This takes like a minute of sitting here and just hammering it out. So yeah, I'll be back whenever it's done. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The shelter was finished successfully. There we go, a nasty little burlap shelter. And what are we going to turn this into? Let's see, activate it. We could make it a civilian building. We could build more houses. I don't really want a house this close to the bridge though, which is going to be the entrance to our city. We could have a market maybe. Let's see. Actually, we've got enough of everything except GDP. We need 6 GDP and I've only got 5. A market would enable the creation of caravans once we built a pasture. It would enable access to resources. And it would make Kaiser's Legion hate us just a little bit more, because they would want to come raid us and steal everything that we'd worked for. What's a clinic do? I would need... Oh, well. Never mind. I do have enough to build the previous building, but I don't have enough to build this. The parts that I need are on the left. Derp. I don't have enough to build a clinic by far. I need 25 GDP. That's gonna be a while. As for the academy here, I don't have enough for that either. And that would produce science points, 5 units per day. It would give us a few extra diplomacy points with the Brotherhood of Steel. That would be great. I would love to set up contact with them officially. Enables research on any of the techs, electricity, explosions, etc. We will be getting to that at some point. There's a tech tree. The tavern. I don't have enough GDP. That would force the inhabitants to spend their free time during 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. together. It would also make Kaiser's Legion hate us just a little bit more. So, I don't need a military building because I don't need barracks. I don't need any more farms. Maybe a pasture. Yeah, it'll have to be a pasture then. So let's see. It takes 1 free inhabitant. It uses a little bit of our well. It won't consume it though. It'll still count towards other stuff. And just 25 scrap. The description. It gives us 1 food toward each nearby shelter, 5 food units towards resources in a market that we need to build, and 2 units towards our GDP. It also enables access to Brahmins for caravans. So yeah, let's build the pasture then. Seems like the next logical step. Assign any free inhabitant. Fast traveling is limited. We have 60 seconds. Go. Sprint. Patricia, I think that's who you are. You're already out there. You're a farmer. You're dancing on the ground. I hate you, Margaret Fury. Let's talk about your job. How about you go work as a butcher, slaughtering Brahmin and shoveling up their crap? I'll go there as soon as possible. Yay. So there we go. Now our Brahmin person's been hired. Our pasture worker, our farm hand. And our building's completed. It put 2 Bison Steve logos up there. Must have bought them from a passing scrap caravan. So let's see. We've got a sunken cart that I don't think we'll get much use out of. And in the crate we have a whole bunch of stuff to place. A Brahmin spit. Let's see. What's this look like? There we go. It is a way to roast Brahmin meat, to smoke it. Dry it out and turn it into something you can actually sell that has some longevity in it. Better than an iguana kebab. So we'll put that out. Maybe the scent will attract travelers. We'll just place it right there. You can float up there for the bloat flies to lay their larvae on. Maybe attract some cazadors or deathclaws too. Here's a refrigerator. Let's see. Where do we want to place the refrigerator? Probably the same place I placed it in testing, right here on the edge of the fence. Just sink it in a little bit into the floor. There we go. Right there. Just check it out. It's not completely pressed up against the fence, but that's fine. It comes out just a little bit. We'll place it. It doesn't have to be completely flush with it. And I think that will actually keep our food fresh. I think it's actually a working refrigerator. I don't know if the stuff stored inside of it will be cleared whenever the cell reset happens. I guess we'll find out. A manger. Let's see, what is this? It looks like a water trough, huh? Let's place that just right here by the edge of the road. First thing whenever a caravan leaves or enters a city, they'll see our little water supply here. Their Brahmin or horses or, I guess, rideable geckos can stop to get a drink here. There should be rideable geckos in my opinion. Why aren't they out there? And some shelves. I'm not going to be placing everything from that chest. I don't need another Brahmin spit as far as I'm concerned. I don't think they actually do anything. Place this right here, I think. Okay, it's pretty much in line with the refrigerator. And what else do we got in here? Let me in, let me in. Okay, there we go. Brahmin spit, Brahmin heads, yeah, Brahmin heads. And I do know where I want to put these. I'm not gonna hang these by the pasture there. We're gonna bring this down to our fancy little house, and we're gonna hang it over the strip table. I think right here. Just gonna kind of dress up this place a little bit. Maybe if I can get a disco ball and hang it from the ceiling, we can really finish it out. That looks good to me. Just right there in the center. Awesome. Quit walking through the floor. I hate you people. I don't know. I'm gonna have to maybe clone that building, delete it, and clone it, and sink it down into the ground or something. Otherwise, there's gonna be a sequence where I just pull out my shotgun and kill everyone in the village. I can feel the anger rising, the urge to kill rising. Can't use that. Okay. I think that's all we need from the crate, though, here. I'm not gonna place the table, or another Brahmin spit, so we can just disable the crate. Get it out of there. And we can activate the manager here. 8 free gold from 1 required. We're going to invest in 1 Brahmin. There we go. Village Brahmin number 1. Our first little wonderful Brahmin. Yep. You'll be going on a caravan run someday, buddy. Better eat all this nasty dried grass that you can. Get big and tough and energized. And let's see what else I can spawn. Ooh, we're being punished for happiness again. Due to lack of happiness, you can spawn only certain objects, which nullify the level of happiness to 0. You might notice that this is red. That's because there's not enough resources in the area for me to actually place it. So, I may have to go to a whole nother section of the map like Good Springs and place some of this stuff, I think, to bring my happiness level up. Like I said, I can't even build a lumber mill now until I get my happiness level up. So let's see. Can't place that. The fucking rocket. They would want the rocket ride placed already. You know what? If they want the rocket, fine. I'll give them the rocket. We're gonna place the rocket up here on a hilltop. It can be like our village's mascot. You can see it for miles. God, it is so massive. Let's just place it right there. Kind of sticks out from the edge here. I guess that'll be... No, that's not fine. That's just lazy. Let's try that once more. Rotate it. God, I did not know it was that big. How about... I don't see any place really good. This ridge is just going to have to do. It's going to have to sink it down. It said something about L for scaling. I want to wait for that to cycle through up there in the top left. For scaling, hold the L button while using the middle mouse button. Hold L, use the middle mouse button. Doesn't work. So, screw it. It'll have to be placed this big. It is going to be huge. Right there. There we go. It's embedded deep into the mountainside. Shouldn't have to worry about it going anywhere. So there we go. We'll place it. Holy crap, I can place another one. Current level of happiness is 0. No, 1 is enough. 1 is more than enough. And we'll place more hanging poles up here then. I guess that's fitting. Come see our giant rocket. Take a ride on our crucifixion poles. Have a great time at the junction. I'll have them overlooking... How about just one here? I know the villagers do love these things so much. Is that good? No, it's not. About right there. There we go. That's pretty much in the center. Do one more. Maybe right here. A little bit more forward from that one. There we go. and this one even further down. How about right there? Place that one, yeah. There we go. And that'll work. That provides a nice little backdrop against the setting sun or the setting moon. Yep, you're welcome here at the junction. So let's see, now can I build some more stuff? It's actually about ready to be too late. It's going to be too dark soon. It is 8:20, and I am suffering from a case of the moderate hungers. What do we got to harvest on the farm here? Some fresh maize. Take it. It smells delicious. Maybe you can use some Brahmin butter on it. Just one stalk? I feel disappointed somehow. Take 2 sips of water, just 2. Don't want to overdo it. We're going to get a little bit of hydration from our food. And yep, I'm going to have to put off building anything else until tomorrow, because now it's just way too dark. I'm going to have to find a way how to build additional lights. Actually, hang on. Start object spawning, can I? One moment, please. There are light sources, so what do we got? Farming tools, camping tools, idle markers, blueprints. I think it's under different tools, maybe. Wall. I don't care about any of the stone walls yet. There's a radio tower. That'll summon wastelanders. So here it is, a torch and a barrel. I kind of like the burning barrels. Not a very good light source. Place that there. It's actually better than I thought. And you know what? If it's not centered on the ground very good, I'll come back later and zap them. Make a new one that's not floating 3 feet off the ground. If they are. I'm not sure. So let's see. Place that one too. Great. Now you can see around our village. Just... no. Honestly, not at all. This is horrible. How about one more right here? Test that out. I'm just going to back out of the menu there, because that one that I was holding and hovering in the air was actually a light source as well, kind of interfering with these. That don't look too bad, kind of nightmarish, a little bit hellish. Welcome to the junction. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking on these barrels during the day, I think. We'll place more alongside the road, maybe intersperse them with a couple torches here and there as well. I got a little bit of off-screen to do. Sister, you are always on the dance floor.
Crimson Sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Is that the only line you people know? What about nuclear wasteland or nuclear winter? I don't ever hear that anymore. Okay. Wow. Why is my Pip-Boy casting a green glow? Go away, cursed Pip-Boy. We're gonna head into the tent here. Maybe if I can find it. There we are. Yeah, we'll go into the tent. I'm gonna... let's see, I need to eat a little bit of food. And then, you know what? This is a day. Another day in the junction. Not every day is exciting. Not every day we just go out and kill people and shoot bullets. Sometimes we just gotta stand around and bullshit with each other. Grilled mantis. You know, work on the town a little bit. Maybe at some point I need to screw around on one of these benches. I've been talking about it forever. Oh. I don't know. I still haven't used them, so yeah. I could always screw around with them at some point. I don't have any real food. This is all just minor stuff. Noodles, maybe? 50 grams of carbohydrates. We'll eat that. Eat one more thing of noodles. And then I'm going to go ahead and get 9 hours of sleep. Just one more thing. Here we go. Delicious. Yep, I think tomorrow we'll build a few more shelters, expand the village just a little bit more, and then make our way back to Novak. So let's go ahead and just sleep then. 9 hours. I'd like to get up right as the sun is coming up, perhaps. About 5:20. 4, 5, there we go. We're now well rested. And it won't be too much longer before the sun rises over the edge of the mountains there. I really do love this town, even though we haven't done much with it yet. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of fun with this thing, especially once I turn Wasteland Defense on. Our little delicious gourd plant isn't ready to harvest. So let's see, what else can I build? Object spawner. I'll place one more shelter here. Farming tools, no. There it is, camping tools. Let's come all the way down here. Maybe we can get this before the sun rises. The sky is already starting to light up. There's our first shelter. Let's place it over here right in the middle of their patrols. Really fuck with them. Oh shit, it's red. I don't have a tree nearby. Maybe I'll make my way towards Novak and try to build a lumber mill up there or something. Maybe I won't do any more building today. Farming tools. No. Defense tools. No. Well. Crap, we'll check camping tools once more. There we go. Just had to move a little bit further this way. And yeah, let's place it right here on the flat. Back up a little bit so I can get a better overview of the area. And sink it. There we go. Gonna place that there. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but we're gonna leave it there. Gonna place this one right on the edge as well. It'll have a nice chunk of land, a hump of dirt here, right in the middle of it. Hey, there's a fire back there. There's a tent and buildings back there. I need to go check that out. How the hell did I miss that? And we're gonna place one. How about right here for now. I say for now as if I can move it later if I want to. It does not work that way. Okay, so, you know what? I'm going to pull out my hammer, and it's going to take me like 3 minutes to hammer all these buildings out. I'm going to hammer it out. It's going to be hammer time. And whenever I come back, we'll see what these buildings are going to be turned into. Yeah, come on, craftsman hammer. We've got some work to do. Okay, so we've got all 3 shelters finished here and built up. It took a while to hammer it out. And the sun managed to rise. So, it's a lovely day here in the Mojave. So let's see, this first building, civilian building, how about we actually turn this into a market? It's right alongside the road. We have enough GDP. We've got 7 GDP. It only takes 5. I want to see the description once more. Enables creation of caravans, enables access to resources. Seems like the next logical step to me after building the pasture. So let's build this. Assign any free inhabitant. Okay. Hello, somebody better be over here. There goes somebody walking down the road. I think that's an NCR person. Hello, ladies.
Hey there.
Margaret Fury? Do you have a job? Let's talk about your job. Listening, what's your position? Butcher? Never mind. You're the one I need. You table dancer, you. Let's talk about your job. I want you to work in the market. +1 happiness. Yay! There you go. I'll go there as soon as possible. Make sure to keep the resources flowing. Now, let's go play decorator. It's time to dress up our shop here. I'm hungry again, man. Let's see. Continue to eat this corn. What do we got? Cornucopia, fresh groceries, fresh Brahmin meat. Delicious. Market supply. I don't think I'm going to be placing rugs on the dirt. Nope, this is a dirt market. What do we got? Place a storage crate. Storage crates go in the back, I think. Back over here. We'll just stack them up on this side. Maybe they can also act as good bullet shields. Place that one there. I hope all the crates are not that big. Are you a smaller crate or a bigger crate? Same size. We'll place it on this side of the rocks then. Let's see, just right there. How's that? Nothing's floating off the ground too crazy. Being a little bit embedded in the dirt is fine. That's understandable. But you can't magically float off the ground. And crates. This last crate, I'm thinking just kind of at an angle like that. That makes sense. To me, anyways. Place it right there. Be hugging that. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to block the AI like that. They might not be able to figure it out. So, let's see then. Maybe just place it right here. Leave a little gap in between them. There we go. Kind of out in the open. But the clerk can be working here and just have the storage crates close by, so when a caravan pulls up to unload, they just walk back here, park their Brahmin, and unload the stuff into the storage containers. And the school desk, huh? Place that. Where the hell would I place this? Where are you gonna set and keep your notes at? Not close to the road. Don't want to take it anywhere else, actually. So, you know what? Just park it right here, I guess. Does that look good? I think it'll work. Let's go ahead and set down at it. And the market is open for business. Cornucopia fresh produce, Brahmin dung patties, etc. It'll work. It'll get the job done. I'm not going to place the rugs, period. I guess, well, actually, hang on. I don't want to say period. Check them out. Place them outside, why not? Place the first one right maybe there. Nah, that just looks weird, don't it? Who has a rug outside in the dirt? We'll just back out of that. And just disable this crate. We're done with you. And our building there is completed. I want to check these storage containers. Can I use them? No. They are just for looks. That's fine, because they look good. And let's activate this one. I don't think I've got enough. Well, I know for one I don't have enough civilians to fill any positions of anything I make. A lumber mill. No lumber mills. 50. I have 0 direct tree sources. Yeah. I'll have to place the lumber mill up closer to Good Springs. Power plant. No free inhabitants. I haven't researched electricity either. So forget that. Do I have any resources on the mines? No stone, no gold, no silver. Actually, 0 stone. Actually, I do have... Hey, I do have stone. I have gold and silver in this position. Maybe. Direct stone sources, stone mine. Maybe not. I know I don't have any free inhabitants, so no. I guess I don't then. I don't know. I have to build that at some other point. Close all this out. And I think this building right here is going to be another house. We'll have a house right here. I think from here on down the roadway will be houses. And down there on that flat might be more houses. At some point there's going to be a huge wall system. We'll see if I get that up and running or not. You best not be getting stuck on this house once I finish it, lady. Like all those other idiots. Civilian buildings, houses, yep. Let's build it. There we go. 25 scrap removed. And let's upgrade it while we're here too. We have 2 free space for next inhabitant, 9 free food, 1 water source. We'll upgrade it once. And upgrade it twice. There we go. Not too shabby. And we gotta change the appearance, of course. Change the roof to match the style of our civilization here. And leave the walls. You know what? Let's hire some new people as well. We've got Thor Hammer.
There's a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Yep, that's what everyone's saying. I've been hearing it. Let's hire one more person. I don't think there's a penalty for this, like there was in the previous RTS in Ruins of DC whenever I played it there. If you had too many people, it was very, very, very bad. Hire someone else. Hello, Carla. And one more person. Who'd we get? Joseph. So, our town has expanded a lot today. Still have one unfinished building here. And you know what? I think I might make you guys suffer through this decorating too. Maybe.
Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Let's see. Do I want to place this rug in the mud? No, I kind of like having a muddy house here. It doesn't have to be too nice.
Prim is a new sheriff.
This one's going to have mattresses.
To keep the powder gangers away.
Because the other house doesn't have any mattresses at all.
Prim as a new sheriff. That
There's...
should keep the powder gangers away.
You all can come in here to sleep.
Howdy.
We'll place this one. Please don't walk on the beds. You'll track mud on them. You're so inconsiderate. Get your boots off my bed. And we'll place this one. And then I'm probably going to close that crate out. You know what? It can be turned just a little bit. That's fine. If somebody, whoever's sleeping there, wants to straighten them up and push them together, then by all means go for it. You know what? Let's place the chairs too. Place one chair right here in front of the computer. And maybe I'll take that other chair to our other house over there.
Prim as a new sheriff. That should
See,
keep the
place
powder
it right
gangers
there.
away.
That works. Come here, little red chair. Take you all the way over here. And set you around the table, too. Hopefully we get some good dancers to come in here and dance on this table for us. Putting a lot of effort into this. Even got a fancy rug, damn it. So, you know what? That'll work. Now we can get rid of this crate. You're free to join our town anytime you want, Prospector. Just say the word. You've already got a gun. Not gonna place a table.
Howdy.
We'll get rid of that crate. So, that's it. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna take a break. And whenever we come back, maybe we'll take off towards Novak and actually do a little bit of exploring here. Hey, there's our rocket.